Hi, I'm Mary Louise. Today I'm here with Tina and we are at Village Juice and Kitchen in Harrisonburg. And today you're going to show us how to make a smoothie with our apples, right? Mm-hmm. So what is in the smoothie today?
So today's smoothie consists of pineapple, mango, spinach, your apple that you've brought today, cilantro, and coconut milk.
Okay. And how does it all go together?
So first we're gonna use 8 ounces of coconut milk. So you can use store-bought if you would like to, but we actually use local raw ingredients too. And so we can get the coconut meat and the coconut milk and blend it together to make coconut nut milk.
Nice.
So then the next thing would be pineapple. That's about a cup of pineapple. Mm-hmm. Again, you can use frozen. Mm-hmm. This happens to be fresh that we have cut and made frozen. That gives your smoothie some consistency without being watery. We have about a half a cup of mango. And again, if you have some mango in your refrigerator that's kind of browning or ripening too soon, you can just pop those in the freezer and use those in the smoothie as well. And we have spinach.
Okay.
And this is a half a cup of spinach. And then cilantro, about a fourth of a cup of cilantro. And then also a half a cup of your apples.
And today's apple is the Albemarle Pippin, which
Mm-hmm.
is a very old variety that just grows super well here in the valley. In New York, it has the name the Newton Pippin, but here it's called the Albemarle Pippin, just for the proximity. So this is not an apple that you eat super fresh. You actually want to leave it in storage in a refrigerator in a box in a cool place somewhere for about 2 months before you even open it up and start working with it. It gives it time to really develop its flavor, and you'll see that it turns a little more yellow. And that's how you know that it is ready for consumption or for preparation in a smoothie.
And actually in this smoothie, it is a great addition because we do not use sugar in our smoothies. And so the apples add that extra little sweetness that you mentioned in your smoothie.
And time allows the starches to turn to sugar, so these should be nice and sweet. Now that everything is together, is it time to blend?
It's time to blend.
Nice.
Introducing the Succulent Smoothie.
Beautiful.
Filled with lots of antioxidants, vitamin C and A, B1 and B2, and the cilantro taste at the end gives you kind of that detoxifying factor. The apple adds to the sweetness of the smoothie, so I think you're gonna love it.
It is fresh. I can taste the cilantro, but only in the best way. And the apple really does give it a tiny bit of sweetness, and it's perfect. Just light, airy, appley.
And you can do it at home.
Yes, you can. That's a big perk. So Tina, what are some tips for making smoothies at home for all of us who might not know how to make one this good?
So the order of ingredients are important in making a smoothie.
Okay.
You'll want to start with your liquid first. If you add too much liquid, it can be really watery and you don't get that really smooth flavor that touches your palate. So you always start with your liquid first. Then you can add your frozen ingredients. The frozen ingredients act as your ice. It gives a thickening to your smoothie. Then you can top off with the green parts, the spinach, the cilantro, and with your apple. They're not frozen. So
that goes last.
That goes last.
Okay.
And that it's interesting how those flavors all blend together, and you kind of can taste each flavor as you're tasting it.
Tina, thank you so much for hosting us today and for sharing this smoothie recipe to be used with our apples.
It was my pleasure. Thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah. And everyone, tune in next time to see where else we'll be cooking with Shenandoah Valley Orchard's apples.